Well, hello. Make sure my mic's on. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Assembly. This is the bot coding session. And you know what? I lied a little bit because we're not doing assembly today. Today, I'm a little bit late because I had problems with my technical setup. And so we're just going to be doing some regular coding today. We're going to be working on my bot, Dragon Bot. And you guys get to be some backseat coding with me as we put DragonBot together. I have some important modules I need to work on with DragonBot, specifically around its attacking. It's attacking a little janky. But normally we do assembly at this point where we work on a group project together. And so I'm putting that off just for a little bit, if that's okay with you. Next week, we'll be back to doing assembly. We'll go back to our ladder bot. I know I hate to change it up just because this could be a shorter stream and I didn't want to get into assembly and, I just have to kind of end it early and we didn't get much progress. So instead, we're going to work on my Dragon Bot together. This is for the show Bits of Code that I do and where I essentially show you making a bot for win. So you get to see a little bit behind the scenes. I spend actually a majority of the day coding and you get to see what I'm working on. So again, this is going to be a shorter stream with working on my bot, and you get to just make sure I just want to make sure my music is playing. I don't know where that just bounced off to. Okay, so we're gonna be working on my Protoss bot together. This bot is for my show. If you've been watching Bits of Code, you will have noticed that I've added, that I have been doing some frequent updates to it. The bot itself, this is for episode 3, and you're gonna get to see behind the scenes as I code it. So, similar to how I do assembly, you're free to jump in, give me suggestions behind the scenes, help me clean up my code. But I think I'm making actually a lot of excellent progress. Give you an update of where I am in this code. I actually just uploaded this to the ladder. We just fixed up the build order and it's looking pretty good. I think we are in a pretty good place. See if I can get a time, kind of like a to-do list ready to show you. Because I don't know if I want to go show right now the full to-do list. Right now we need to fix. Okay. So we have a problem we have to fix. And right now, the units bounce back and forth once they finish the opponent. We have to clean that up because it's causing some losses. So we're going to clean that up, and that's what we're working on today. So let's jump into the code. Actually, let's start off with a test run of it so you can see what's going on, so you can see what's happening. I've been working on this code all day, so I actually already know what's happening, but you might want to see. So I'll let you see where we are with this, and we'll bounce into the code right afterwards. Let's actually move this over here. So you can... Now, this bot, as you might guess when you see a little bit more of the code, its primary thing is it uses the Bronze GM build order. So we're in a stage now where we want to kind of clean up that build order. Sorry, the build order is clean. We want to clean up the attack. The attack is a little janky. So we want to make the attack a little bit more crisp in terms of target fire. We have some bugs, like some weird bugs in how it does the attack. It seems like I'm always running on a new one, but for now, what we want to do is make sure it doesn't bounce, and then we want to then work on making sure it target fires properly when it's under attack. Because right now we're getting attacked and it's not really responding properly. So then in the roadmap, I'm going to want to make sure that in the roadmap, I'm going to make sure it wants a response to different things that it sees from the enemy. But that's not getting done today. So today we're going to hope on building and fixing some of the core problems with with the attack. If that's done today, man, that would be a big W. So let's do that. That's what I would like to. That's what I'd really like to get done today. Oh, what's that? Okay, still built anyways. See how that Zergling just wandered by? My bot didn't do anything about it. It's like a slight problem, but... Oh, the debug's turned off. That's okay, I guess. I'll probably want to turn that on after this. So far, so good. One thing I noticed for this is that my actual the supply count doesn't match the bronze to GM. See if I can pull that up while we do this. Bronze to GM build order. So you're familiar with Pig's bronze to GM, you might know how you might recognize this. Right now we're actually just pulling the platinum part of the build. So look at this. So it says here 50 to 55 robo. We're already at 74. Sorry, 70 cut probes. Is that did we do that? We're kind of benchmarking here. Oh, actually, we're kind of on time. Never mind. I was gonna bring up something, but I think we're actually pretty on time. We're looking on time. Okay, maybe I don't have to say what I was gonna say. We actually are on time. I remember there were benchmarks in here somewhere, wasn't there? Here it is, benchmarks. 856 move out. So let's kind of see if we move out. If we move out sooner than 856, that's kind of good, right? This is looking pretty good, actually. Then I think, oh, okay, so maybe we won't get out by 850. Oh no, I think we're gonna get out by 856. This looks like an 856 move out. There's only a few more things left, and then it's yeah, but yeah, Pig's benchmarks was that it was 856 and it moves out, and I think we can get out here at 856. We're looking pretty close. Like, it's gonna be kind of close. Where are the oh, look at that. This is starting so late. I actually want to move out with +1. You want to have, I think I want to have +1 ready. And we're like 40 seconds away. This is actually really far out. Yeah, look at that. +1's not even ready, and they're moving out. So it moves out at 8:55. Timing is good, but look at that. +1's not ready, and charge is not ready. So that's actually not good at all. Okay, we have to work. We have to tweak that. So this is actually a good engagement here. Look at this. Okay. I think it's lagging a lot because I'm streaming, but look at that. Okay. So that worked out pretty well. Not bad, I think. So this is where it kind of gets a little dicey. I think our targeting system needs to be... I'd be up to rebuilding the targeting system. Not tonight, but it maybe overall. I think my bots, the targeting system of moving out is, yeah, it's a little basic, but the basic almost is getting me killed, so we'll see. Oh no, what's going on here? What is happening? Boys, why is no one targeting? So you can see down at the bottom here, I have it as I'm trying to get it to not move unless the unit it's targeting is killed. So it's like looking for spore crawler, which I presume is something back, one of these spore crawlers back here. And that's its current target right now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, it's actually trying to get to the spore crawler back here. I don't know if that's like the best thing to do, but like it kind of ensures that it's going to go to the back of the base. Actually, you know what? This doesn't look too bad, really. Oh, look at that. So this is where the problem is. Look at it. Here it is. Look at that. Oh, okay. Wait, not bad. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Greater Spire Extractor. Greater Spire Extractor. Greater Spire Extractor. It's switching. Target's still alive, and it's switching target. This is gonna cause me so many losses. See this, everyone, right here. This kind of like, I don't even know why is it doing this. This should be such a simple problem to solve, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be as easy. I've been trying to solve this problem for. Oh, did it do it? Oh, it destroyed it. Well, that was freaking annoying. Okay. Weird. Well, at least the cycling works. Look at that. It's looking for the bases, which is good. It's not quite sure where to find the, found it. Perfect. Okay, so that actually wasn't as bad as it's been in the past. So let's jump in onto that. First things first, let's go over to the build order. Let's see where we are with the forge. Maybe, are we building ground weapons level 1 so too late? Because like here we go, we have ground weapons level 1 and charge after the 5 gateways, and that is not, we're getting this later than we want. Let's look at Pig's build order. Let's go down to the plat. So it's, you know what, Twilight, Forge, Charge, +1. So Forge, Charge, +1. You know what, let's tweak it. Let's try to put, because we want it to finish just as it's finished, right? So you want it to be maybe, let's go here. Let's go 70. Because you don't want it to hold up the other parts of it, so we have to try to work on the timing here. So let's say charge right here. Let's go charge here in 70. Can I actually comment this out and it won't cause me any problems? Okay, let's say charge, and then grounds, and then we'll say 70 Protoss round level 1. How long does it take for a forge to build? Forge build time. Let's see if that. Forge build time, SC2. The build time is, it does not say. That's weird. I thought Liquipedia would have said for sure. I do not see the build time. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to feel for it. And then we have to make sure we have Chrono on Twilight, Chrono on the Forge. I comment that out, okay. But we're gonna wanna actually, This is difficult because okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we actually move these gateways into 72, 72, 72, and then we're gonna actually want to comment out these ones, and then I'm gonna chrono out charge 70 chrono. Oh yeah, the Twilight Council. And then we're gonna want to go chrono the Forge. That's correct. So after each one we have chrono, and then we go 72, 72 Gateway, Templar Archives. Let's see if that works. So we need to have it that we're actually probably gonna want to chrono them again, but see if we can get this timing right. Meanwhile, let's go, while that builds up, let's go over to our self.attack target. So just gonna go to self.attack target. Let's see, self-attack target, bring me straight there. So this is where our targeting system is. Actually, maybe let me get in here closer so you guys can see. How do I zoom in? I haven't zoom in. Because like that, you guys are probably gonna like strain your eyes looking at my little screen. So let me see if I can get to zoom in. Where is it? Zoom in. Control plus, okay. Oh geez. Okay. Let's see if that's any better. There, that should be a bit better. Let's see how this is looking. Why is this not oh, it's like, where's the chrono boost, baby? Where's the chrono boost? There's no chrono boost on this Stalker either. Oh, it's chrono boosting. We could probably use the chrono boost on that Stalker. Let's go actually add that there. So I wanted to chrono boost the first Stalker out. Oh, it's supposed to. What happened here? It's supposed to chrono the first Stalker. Weird. Okay. Stalker. Oh, it did chrono boost the first Stalker. We didn't do it the second Stalker. Let's chrono boost the second Stalker too. So let's go chrono boost Gateway. I mean, this doesn't have to be at 33. We can actually put this at 34. 34, 34, 34. I think we have some leeway there. Extended thermal lance. Oh, that second chrono boost on the extended thermal lance is too soon. So where was that one? So that's chrono on the robotics bay. That's too soon. Okay. So that was chrono boost and external thermal lance. This needs to get maybe moved up. Let's say to 59. So you're gonna want to do it here. So like 59. Yeah, that should do it. So yeah, we're gonna want to chrono at that point. That should make it a little bit more cleaner, so we're not wasting a chrono boost. So let's see. Okay, here's the moment. Let's find out. Charge. All right, that's one. And then, yeah, okay, there we go. So we actually might, if we have to we might have to chrono this multiple times. So this is after, then you have to chrono, if we chrono again, yeah, we might have to just chrono again. Like we just have to just chrono this out a couple of times. So after the 5th gateway, maybe we'll drop 2 more chronos. Yeah, let's drop 2 more chronos, and that way the bot on its way probably will have this finished, because we want it to have charge before it moves out. It's not even moving out now. Why not? What's going on? What's happening? Why are we not moving out? Why are we stuck? What's happening? Oh, I see what happened there. That's a bit problematic, actually, really. Oh, where you going? Girl, come back. The enemy's over here. All right, that's actually a really good engagement. Flee. Oh no, why did you stop though? Why are you not going? Please, why are you not going? See, this is what I mean. We have to fix it, the bot's attack problem, because it won the fight and it's just sitting here. For what reason? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why we were just sitting here. Why are we just sitting here? What's going on? Come on, guys. What's going on? And it's just sitting here. The opponent's like building up. This is gonna be like all, oh my god. Okay, well that's a dud. I'm gonna add that as my, I have to add that too. I'm gonna add that to my list. To do. To fix, really. It's not to do, that's to fix. Fix attack when one battle fix attack after being attacked and won. It's like, let's see if we see anything here, because I don't see. Did it trigger my yeah, so it tricked. Okay, so I think it's my under attack. After the under attack, after there's no longer under attack, I think it doesn't have any code to do what's next. So we'll fix the targeting once fix attack after being attacked by opponent. So these are the kind of like small things that will cause me to lose on the ladder, because my bot is just like not doing anything. We've got to fix that. Okay. What was that? What is this? Official question. New viewer, is this a bot that plays in the official ladder, or is it on a league? Oh, it plays in its own league. It plays in the AI arena. Yeah, I can't go on the official ladder. That would be pretty ridiculous, really. I think if these bots showed up in the ladder, people would they would lose their minds. Oh, I do have a chrono for the forge. Yeah. Hold on, let's do another chrono here. Let's say 82 chrono for the Twilight Council. And let's actually throw one more chrono in here. let's say 72 Chrono. The Forge. At the Forge. Let's see. So we get 3 Chronos in. So that way we can rush out +1 before the attack occurs. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see where we end up. Ah, well, this channel is a channel that will show you these bots playing. Right. If you're new here and you want to see these bots play, you just subscribe. You just come back on Thursday. You'll see them play. We do a tournament called Probots. This is the place. You're right where you need to be. Hit that subscribe button. And then you can follow. There's some couple streamers who also, I would say, if you're watching to see them being coded, that would be Ketrock. If you're watching, you want to see them to be played, here and Laughing Games also does them played. So these are places you can go to watch the games. Laughing Games does the ladder, like he does VODs of the ladder. We do live stream of our tournament, so you're pretty covered. See if we can. Okay, I think this is pretty optimized right now. Oh my god, did that Zergling just, what is it doing? Well, rip. Okay, so far so good. I'm not a big fan of that Zergling running around, but I'm gonna probably turn on the debug actually after this. She'll turn it on right now. Let's turn on the debug. Let's turn on the debugger. True. Again, where you going? Come back here. All right. We'll see if, again. No, this time it got in. Oh my god, if it attacks, rude. Actually, I need to be paying attention. I'm just like distracted by this stupid Zergling. Good. Okay, so far so good. That's I think I didn't get to see if we wasted the I don't think we wasted the chrono boost on this. So far we're looking pretty efficient, I think. We're looking pretty efficient, I think. Or presume. Okay, so this is where we need to keep an eye. Got the forge, we have a gateway. We have another gateway. Chrono boost. All right, good. And then we have another chrono boost. Okay, that's good too. Hello, Mind Me. Mind Me, you're here today. Oh my gosh. Maybe you can help me with my problem. We'll find out. You may be the best person to help me. Let me just get this. Mind Me, I think, is the extraordinaire creator. Killing frogs, like literally killing frogs. I don't even know what that means. Mind me is killing frogs, everybody. Templar Archives. Did we chrono boost this? Are we gonna... Yeah, literally killing frogs. I don't think Greenpeace would be happy to hear that, but... Oh, are we being attacked? Oh my god. Come back, come back. Oh no. Okay, good news is we're kind of handling it. I don't know where my, where's my observer? This is like really bad because... Where's my observer? There he is. Okay. All right. We did it. We went and fended it off. Okay. So I feel confident to say that. Oh crap. Ooh. This is looking a little rough. Okay. Okay. We kind of held our own here. Not bad, little bot. Not bad. Not bad. So yeah, normally, mind me, I would be doing assembly and be working on the bot. I just might have to do a short stream today. So we are actually working on, this is my ladder bot. And then I'm gonna next week I'll be back to doing our bot that we were working on together, our group bot project. Next week I'm right back to it. I just had to start late today because my streaming wasn't working. So I am hoping I can solve this problem today for this bot. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is an in-game AI. This is totally much an in-game AI. Actually, you know what, mind me, you might be the best person to help me with this because I have been struggling with this problem and I'm gonna show it to you. You'll see it in a second. Also, look at how many minerals I'm floating. I have to solve that. That's something we'll have to solve in a sec, but that's super low on the priority. Okay. Mind me, I want you to take a look at this. Okay, so everything in my targeting works pretty well. You know, we've gone to the main base. You know, the bot's killing everything as it should. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And then I want you to see this, watch. It's gonna, look at it, it's just bouncing. It's gonna bounce from here to here, to here, it's here, to here. Look at all this bouncing, look at this. It's just bouncing everywhere. And I don't even know how to get it to stop. They're not staying on the target. They're just bouncing from target to target. Look at that. They're not even coming in. Come, go, go, go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kill it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. But here it is. It's because it's trying to decide, and I guess both these targets are vectorally the same or something like that. I mean, that was not the worst instance of it, but that was pretty bad. Okay, well, maybe that won't be as bad as I thought, because actually I've seen it worse and it actually didn't look as bad as it's been in the past. So maybe we'll go into the parts of the code. Let's self.target, attack target. This is where the magic happens, and in here. So we have this here that looks at the property, attack target, and self.target, and says, if this is still in the enemy structures, return the position. Do I want to return the position or do I want to return the unit? What do I want to do? Okay. Because maybe I should just, instead of returning the position, I should just return the actual unit itself. What will happen if I do that? Because if I say, do this, like go to the target and attack the target. Yeah. Here's the thing though. If this, and this is I remember why I did position, because when I did just the target, they would focus on the target relentlessly. They would A move into the target and they would get hit by things attacking them. Yes, I remember now. That's why I did position. Because when I did a target, the A move accepts units or target point twos. And I had it caused so much chaos because it would try to like attack. So I need to figure out what. Okay, let's see right here. Look at this. Picking target username. Target's still alive. So it's supposed to stay. This is working as it's supposed to. It says the target's still alive. And it focuses on the target, but then it changes targets. Picking target unit, extractor. Let's see, what is the conditions of picking? So it goes, if attack target and self-attack target in self-enemy structures. Does this require visibility? Like, I guess that's really a question. If it's no longer visible, does it prioritize? Is it no longer in self-enemy structures? Maybe I have to say is visible. No, I don't want to say is visible because I don't want it to be visible. I want it to take anything, even if it's not visible. Has been seen? Is that a thing? I mean, yeah, they should. Structures should be visible always once discovered, and I thought so too. So I don't know, why is it changing targets? So I have it here. Because if it has attribute, if it has the attribute has attribute attack target. Am I not assigning the attribute? Has attribute attack target and self-that target in self-enemy structures. Okay, let me ask. Do the oh no, okay, hold on. So yeah, so it's changing for some reason, but it's not like it's going back to, if we look at some of these, so it's like hatchery, pick a new target, which is a hatchery. Where's the bouncing? So I would say these were the bouncing. It's like spore crawler, and then so when spore crawler, extractor, hatchery, extractor, hatchery. Yeah, here we go. See, it's like extractor. Is it the same extractor ending in 588? Or is it a different extractor? It's a spore crawler ending in 477. I mean 377, ending in 377. I have code that recognizes new units. It takes the position of the new unit and compares against existing building. If it finds one that matches, it knows it's the same building. Well, I mean, I have it looking in self-enemy structures. I guess if I could keep it in a dictionary, but I don't know. That seems a little unnecessary for something so that should work. So it goes has attribute attack target and self.attack target. So it's saying if I already have one of these, if this already exists, if underscore attack target exists, and it's in. If you aren't using tags or something, it shouldn't matter. I guess so. Because then I could keep it. I guess I could keep a dictionary of tags, and then it could check. That could work too. If you're counting buildings for scouting, it does. I could do that. Is that what I want to do though? Do I want to? Okay, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to have my little AI review this code, see if it sees anything that. Okay, all right, so Oh, what did I just hit? What's this? Sure. Okay, I want you to go over this code. Let's do an explanation. How do I get you to explain the code? Explain the selected code. I think your problem might be a distance thing. A distance. Like, does enemy structures have a range? Determines that for an attack, it checks if there's a current target, and if it's alive, returns position. If not, it picks a new target from any structure. If no enemy structure exists, it... Yeah, okay, so... If has attribute. Am I not assigning an attribute properly? Maybe I'm not assigning the attributes. It says... self.attack target and self.attack target. So it's saying if this exists, return self.attack target position. Should I maybe have it self.attack target position? The thing is, most distances are just air distance, straight to line, but the ground distance will be different because you have to go around things. Matt, this is a good question. Good question. I would say Codium is pretty powerful, and honestly, to save the extra $10, I did not find there was a large difference between Codium and Copilot, except that Copilot will do Git suggestions, which I admit, like, I probably shouldn't be using, but I did find it quite convenient. But I couldn't tell based on a single time. Yeah, I don't know though, because I think you're obviously right, but I'm wondering if maybe, hold on. What if I just do this? What if I do this? If I actually say, because it's actually saying, it has attribute, if has attribute self.attack target in self.enemy structures. Oh, you know what? Am I not assigning the attribute here? Oh. Here it is. You're right. Here it is. I am assigning it. So I'm saying, okay, I actually am signing it. That's right. So I'm saying if there's no else if self-enemy structures. So if there's enemy structures exist, self.attack targets underscore attack target equals Python pick enemy targets. So it just picks a random target and assigns it to this self.attack target. So if this exists and it's in enemy structures, that this makes, like, this to me makes so much sense, and I don't know why it doesn't work. Let's. Oh, also, Matt, if you're one thing I did notice about I liked about Copilot over Codium is that I feel like Codium doesn't. It has universal context, but sometimes I just want to have context of highlighted text, and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I don't know. I don't feel like it does that highlighted text very well. I don't feel like it does that text very well. Yeah, you know what, because Codium's free, you can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong with it, I think. Let's say, okay. Check my logic with, I don't know if this will work. Can I do this? I've never used it for this, so let's see if it, let's be general first and see what happens. How do I submit this? Control Shift Enter. What is the suggestion? So it actually said switch to an optional point to I don't know if I don't see what it changed. Oh, like yeah, see? There's some things I'm not super a fan of. Okay. I haven't really gotten the in client, like the in editor to work the way that I'd like it. So let's try here. Let's go in this function and let's say attack target, look into there and say, okay. Okay, if I highlight this, will it actually take this as context? We'll find out. What do I want to ask it? What do I want to ask it? Yeah, the autocomplete 100% is fantastic. I am all about the autocomplete. It makes life so much easier. What do we want to do here? We want to say something like, what do I want to ask it to help me debug this? It'll be general. Why do you think that self? This is not a really good question, but I'm gonna see what it wants to say anyways. That target switches targets even it's not dead. See what it thinks. Existence of multiple enemy structures. The code reevaluates of whenever the property is accessed and there are enemies available. If the condition is not met due to changes in the list of enemy structures when doing calls, it proceeds to pick a new target. Ah, that could be visibility. This is what I thought it was. The else block is reached if there are no enemy structures detected or after the early game. Visibility. The else block. Which one? Oh, this one. The else block is reached if there are no enemy structures detected or after the early game phase. This part does not check if the self-target is alive or dead. Instead, it moves to a new target based on the visibility. No, this can't. That won't be it. This can't be right. No, this wouldn't do it because this is if. Wait, how this is 2 minutes. Yeah, this is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Wait, is it? What is this? Yeah, that's the early game, so that won't be it. Early game conditions. If the early game less than 2 and the target is set to the enemy start location, ignoring the current one. Okay, I don't think that's that either. Is it going after units or buildings? So this is buildings. This is to set the main target. And what happens is I have a code that essentially overrides this if there are units. So this is just for after it's clean. Like this is essentially sets as an initial like direction that the bot, like where it attacks to. So it attacks towards whatever enemy units it's seen. Maybe that's not even the right idea, right? Maybe I shouldn't have it set towards enemy structures because that's interesting. Maybe that's not what I want to do. Maybe you don't want it to attack the... You know what? Let's change how it's doing this. Because right now I have it picking the best enemy target. Maybe I should actually choose the closest enemy structure to my main base. If you have it set to attack units first and it sees a unit, then it will ditch the build. Yes. Yes, and it does that. And it does that actually it actually does that fine. But after it's killed all the enemy units, that's when we're running into problems because then it's actually bouncing around. And that's where we're running into the problems. So actually, let's not use this pick enemy target. Let's actually use closest to. I think picking enemy target may not be ideal. Not that this is gonna change my problem, but like, let's go closest to. And then let's say, what does this take? This takes a point. So let's say self dot start location. And then let's say, I don't know, enemy structures. So then it'll say you'll just choose a building that's the closest, and I'll go there. Yeah, I know. That's why I use scoring. Your scoring is superior. I believe it. I'm not. My whole goal is to make a very simple A move attack system, and then once I accomplish this video, I will. When I make my video, I will maybe make it a little bit more robust, but iterate through units to find the closest position. So this should actually be position. So that should be my thing, and then okay, yeah, that should work. Okay, that should give us a little bit better and a little bit more predictable. So this should actually pick the closest structure to our main base, if that does that properly. Maybe that's better. Let's try that. Let's actually, if it picks the closest structure to our main base, maybe that won't be a problem. Let's see this. So if we pick the closest structure and we're like, okay, Matt, this is indeed using the Eris framework. Closest to our units. Interesting. That might be interesting. That might be a good point. Because then if I wanted to do closest to our units, because then I could if I passed in here the main army's coordinates, maybe that would be the best. Okay, let's see what this does, and then maybe it's better to do that closest to our units. I wonder if I should calculate that locally within this function. Maybe I should calculate it locally and just say like what building's closest to our units. Okay, but for now, let's say closest to our main base and hope that it is. Let's see if that solves our overall problem. Because like technically, like everything should have its own. Like you shouldn't be struggling between. Looks like, look at this. Like, oh, these are not. Oh, it doesn't give me the coordinates. What are these numbers on this? What's this? What is this number? I wish we could see if it was still in memory. Well, I know it's debugging, but like I don't know what is the number above it in the oh, is it just like the amount? Oh, 0 is the first one. Interesting. Probably base build order, maybe. Well, at least our overall our build seems to be a lot cleaner and tighter. Actually, would like to say, I think my build is that timing was off. Like it was like the timing was really off. What just happened there? It was like looked like a wasted it's a wasted chrono boost. Which one was that? So that's around second gateway. No, that's third gateway. Where's that one? It's around third gateway. So robotics facility. So that's robotics facility. Stalker. Where did this go wrong? Robotics facility, Stalker. Do I have the robotics facility twice? Oh yes, I do want one. Oh, it's okay. This is where it went wrong. Okay. Chrono Stalker. So we have Stalker pops out, then we chrono the gateway, then we have Stalker pops out, and then we chrono the gateway. I just don't know why it didn't, why that happened. That's fine, I guess. Maybe it was just a random fluke. Bad timing. It might also be good to look at how my observer is operating. Okay. Stalker. We need 6 stalkers. Oh, we only have 5. Interesting. Maybe want to get one more stalker in here. We're supposed to end up with 6 in this this build order. See if it says where the 6th stalker is. So build 3 stalkers. So it's actually supposed to build 3 stalkers at the start, and then another stalker here after the. This is such a weird way to do this build order. So it's like build 3 stalkers, 1, 2, 3, and then it's like, where are the other stalkers? Actually, does not say. So stalker, but obviously. Okay, so pylon. Okay, warp in 3 more stalkers once these transforms into warp gates. Okay. So I actually do need 1 more stalker in here. So it's like 2 gates plus pylon. I should have been watching for when what the timing is warp gate finishing is what I should be looking at. We'll watch again and we'll look for when warp gate finishes, and we'll fix the timing for the other 3 stalkers. So we want to have 3 stalkers around after warp gate finishes. I wonder, like, it actually detects the enemy right here. That's interesting. Found near. This is such an annoying ability. I'm surprised more bots don't use it. Like, it doesn't cost you anything. Like this, that the mana is free. So I would know. Maybe if I was building a Zerg bot, I'd probably use it. Like, it must be annoying. Like, you throw off a whole bot just by. Okay. Okay. Templar archives. Everything else seems to be going pretty okay, though. Where's the chrono for this? Hey, where's another chrono? Something is bogging us down. Where's the bottleneck here? So look how much I'm accumulating here. We still look at that. It's still not even finished by the time we're ready. Oh, we're being attacked. That's what ended it. Well, that's good news. We chased it off. Where you going? Don't run away yet. Come back. This computer is so ridiculous. It's like it attacked, but then it ran away. I wonder how it like decides what it's doing. Okay, let's see if it'll continue the attack. And oh, it does. So it is continuing the attack, which is good. Where are the Archons? Hey, where are the Archons? Oh, there. We have a Archon, a single Archon coming, which is not ideal when you have Well, you know what? Look at that. We won anyways. I mean, I admit I'm a little impressed. Look at this though. Why are you not attacking? So I take that back. I was impressed, but then that impressing has disappeared. I need to investigate that. Like that could easily be a loss in the future. Okay. Either which way, so far so good. So far so good. Oh, I guess you have to be kind of mindful because I guess it's trying to get this spore crawler, which is, I'm guessing, back here. And you don't want it to drag you into the deep depth of the base, I guess. It's like, look how deep, I guess, my bot is going into this base. I don't know how deep you really want. Like, look at this. This is like, what is this lurker? Oi, oi, kill it. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess this is not this. Yeah, that's not the spore crawler they're trying to kill. I guess it's this spore crawler. I wonder how it chose it, because that's not really the closest thing to my base. So how did it choose to go to this spore crawler? That's not even like the closest to me. That's like the furthest to me. It's like the absolute furthest possible unit. And then, yeah, maybe Mind Me's right. It's probably best I've done like closest to the army itself. Oh, let's find out. Now, if it kills the spore crawler, like I guess you have to be mindful because like look how deep it dragged us into this main base. This base is like crazy deep. So if it kills this spore crawler, will it automatically switch to a new enemy? If I kill the spore crawler, what happens? Okay, we're not killing the spore crawlers. That's not what we're doing. So, okay, so we kill the spore crawler. No, we don't. We switch to extractor. Why? Why did we switch to extractor? And then we switched down here again. Then we changed our mind. Yes, I know that spore crawler got up, but that's not like... And it switched to extractor. Which I presume is going to try to kill this extractor. So now it's like, oh, I want to kill this extractor. But then it switched to spore crawler again. Why? Why is it switching? And it's switching to I don't know, what is it trying to, what is it switching to? Oh, these spore crawlers. Why though? I don't get it. I just don't know. Why is it switching? And then it switched. It switched again. It switched again. Between this extractor. But why? Oh. Like it sorted itself out, but like, yeah, I don't know. That's Okay, maybe I'll, you know what? Maybe I'll get rid of my... Okay, what if we... Oh, wait, there was something I was supposed to edit here and I forgot. What was I going to edit here again? That is out. Oh, the stalkers. The stalker timing. Oh, this music just changed, like, drastically. It says 3 stalkers after we get warp gates, and then 3 stalkers before we get warp gates. Stalker, stalker. Maybe another stalker. Let's go. 34 stalker. Let's see if that will produce the results. And then let's try this. Let's actually take this out for a second. Let's take this out for a second. And then let's say if enemy structures. Just go straight into the if enemy structures. Yeah, and those who are wondering, yeah, next week we go back into go back to doing our group code event. We're actually gonna, again, like, this is a short night tonight. Ironically, though I said that, we're going kind of almost the same amount of time, but I'm 15 minutes. We're gonna call it. Okay, while this goes, let's keep an eye on it. Let's make sure. We want to see if we get 3 stalkers in before warp gate research finishes. We always want to make sure we don't waste any of the chrono boosts. All right, that's so far so good. Oh, I just realized, did I not? I'll have to check that. I think I might have screwed that up. So that's 1 stalker. Yeah, I think I'm 1 stalker short. Yeah, I wanted to actually have another stalker before this came out. Yeah, that's timed poorly. That is poorly timed. Okay, where did that go wrong? There is a mismatch. So this is Stalker. Can I get rid of this Stalker here? So I had Stalker 1. And then Stalker 2. You know why this one took so long? I just realized it probably didn't have enough energy. So let's get rid of this chrono of the gateway because that's not going to time properly. Stalker, chrono. So Stalker, and then let's throw in one more Stalker. Let's say 30 for Stalker. All right, 30 for Stalker. So let's say 2 Stalkers, 3 Stalkers. We're actually to start this over because I think I need to. So let's actually change this up a bit. So actually, let's take this out and go like no, and then say no, and then actually go like this and say copy, and actually I want you to return that. Let's see if that works a bit better, and then actually return that position. Okay, let's see if that works better. We'll see if this works any better. Actually, I like this music. What is this song? Yeah, I like it. This music is actually pretty good. I like it. But yeah, I could just keep the tag. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Oh shit, I need to be keeping an eye on this. Okay, 1 Stalker. Where's the second Stalker? 2 Stalkers. Let's see if it'll get the third one. Okay. So that worked, but it's a little bit, timing is off. So that worked better. Timing is off though. So let's say we need to tweak this a bit. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that I was not playing copyrighted music that's gonna get me striked. I was like, this song sounds good. Almost too good to allow me to stream it. Okay. So Stalker. So let's actually Okay, how can we do this differently? Maybe bring the Stalker down to 27. And then we'll might actually want a chrono. There we go, 27, chrono, gateway. So we're like, okay, Stalker, chrono that Stalker out. Chrono that gate. Yeah, let's see if that next time gets us to where we need to be. Bring this down to 32. Let's see if this fixes it. All right, guys, we're only here for about another 6 minutes. I like this song. So far, so good. But I'm guessing this AI is going to attack me before we get to where we need to be. That's where what's been happening the last little bit is that we've been getting attacked. Oh. Another gateway forge. Maybe I should be also building this warp prism a little bit later, because the warp prism should be ready right when I'm ready to go out. So this warp prism is a little too early. So we actually maybe want to move the warp prism. Let's actually move the warp prism here. And say 70 warp prism. Oh. Let's say 70 warp prism. Before we build the Templar Archive, what does the build say? Make a warp prism move out. Production finished. Warp in zealots from now on. 5 gateways. Templar archives. So yeah, we'll just do the warp prism. We'll start the warp prism here, and so hopefully it'll be done. Actually, I'm going to remove this because this actually worked out pretty good. That's weird. Why is the build not done? Oh, is it waiting for something? Oh, it is done. All right, it is finished. There we go. It's a little messy. Oh, oh, this is really messy. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess it ended up working. It was a little janky, but... Okay, let's see. Will we bounce around? I wonder why it's going so deep. Okay, I was like, don't go too deep. The idea is to stay close to the other. Everyone stay close. Probably investigate how it chooses this closest to, because this closest to is like so weird. It's like, look, why is it dragging me into the depths of this, base? What kind of movement can get my bot killed? I'm not 100% sure why it's so aggressively going in, but I guess we'll have to put back the debug statement. It's like, this is so deep into the enemy base, I have no clue. Oh, right. It is going after buildings, units before buildings. Man, it's like going like deep into the base. Which, like, yeah, since it won. What's going on here? Boys! What's happening here? What's happening? Boy. Okay, well, it's like I can just imagine a scenario where I get dragged into some bot's base, and that base is just ready, like filled with just, I don't know, something annoying. Okay, well, I'm not gonna. Tonight wasn't about solving that. Tonight was about solving the bouncing, and we'll see if this. Okay, right now. So far, so good. Doesn't look like there's any bouncing happening. Okay, moment of truth. Where does it send itself? I mean, it seemed to have worked, really. I think it worked. So now they're just they're just looking. Okay, I'm gonna call that a victory. I'm gonna say that actually solves the problem. I'm gonna call that to be the solution for now. I'm gonna actually, where do we go to that? I'm actually gonna take out all this. I'm actually gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the print statement. I'm gonna get rid of this because I feel like that is the solution I'm gonna keep for now. Just for now, and work from there. And then the last thing before we call it and I mean it because let's go to the proportions of the units. So priority. So this is the army. And I noticed something. I think I'm misunderstanding how this works. Let's go to the build runner. Eris. Okay. So I am not sure if I'm using this thing properly. We want to make sure we're using the build runner properly. And what the problem I'm having right now is that it's not building. It should be building, like, for example, it should build zealots if it does not have the gas. Like, for example, if it has no gas, it should then default to building zealots instead of just waiting until it has the gas for the rest. So I need to see if I can understand how this works. Because I don't know if I understand this, how this is structured. So actually, what if we go on, this is the spawn controller. Here it is, spawn controller. Okay, spawn controller. Handles extra production facilities based on army composition. No, this is not the spawn controller, is it? No, that's the production controller. What the hell? Rasper. This is named so weird. Which one is the one that manages my units? Must be this one, no? Yeah, that's production controller. What hell? This is named weird. Handles extra production facilities based on army composition. This dictionary should be structured the same as the one as the spawn controller. No, spawn controller is the one that handles your... It's okay, whatever. Let's go to the spawn controller. Just named it a little weird. Here we are, spawn controller. Army composition dictionary, free flow mode. Where do I turn that on? So I can actually set a bunch of stuff here. Free flow mode. What's free flow mode? Can you tell me what is free flow mode? Ah, here it is. If true, composition are ignored and resources will be spent freely. Oh, you don't want to do that. Army composition. Actually, maybe you might want to do that. Keep that in mind. Army composition dictionary. That's already... Ignore proportions below unit counts. In early game, units affect the army proportions. This allows some units to freely build before proportions are respected. In the early game, units affect the army position significantly. Overproduce on low tech. If there is only tech available for one unit, this will allow this unit to be constantly produced. Wonder what that means. If there's only tech available for one unit, this will allow this unit to be constantly produced. Ignored build from tags. Prevent spawn control from morphing from these tags. Example, prevents barracks that need to build on add-ons. Maximum. The maximum unit type can be produced in a single step. Prioritize spawning near that location. Okay. Oh, there's a restore power class now. Oh, snap, guys. Note is set to okay, we have to make sure we do that. We have a restore power. This must be new. This was not there before. Restores power to Protoss structures. Production controller is set to call this automatically figured via power structure, though this behavior can be used separately. Well, that's really good. Can I find my production controller? And then can we say Oh, it's automatic. Should restore power. It's automatically set to true. So no need to do anything. Fix my backstop. And then we want to change this spawn controller. Standard army proportions. Okay. Handle spawning army controls. This does not try to build production facilities. Will ignore units that are impossible to currently spawn. Where self is error spot. It doesn't say how this operates though. Like I have it in here, but I feel like my proportions don't make sense. Does this actually have to equal up to... What does this equal up to? Does this equal up to 10? Or does this equal up to 1? Equals up to 1. I don't know why I thought it was going to be 10. So it's like, what is this? 6, 2.5, 0.15, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so it equals up to 1. So what we have here is immortals. And then we have the priority. How does this priority work? Lowest, so the higher number is the lowest priority. So what if I actually put zealots at high priority? Okay, we actually might want to do something like, say, High Templars are highest priority, followed by Immortal. What if we actually say Archons now? If we say Archons, will it try to build Archons or will it break? So I'm wondering if we put Archons in, will it consider the Archons or will it break? All right, Sia, mind me. I'm actually about to end this too. I think we'll just get this test through and then. All right. I think this is a good time to call it, actually, because I'm getting tired, thirsty, and hungry. But I am a little confused at how the proportions of this works, so let's see in real time. Because we want to say this is the proportions of the army, right? So let's say the army composition is Immortals, Colossus, Archons. Primarily Colossus. Actually, want to bring the Colossus down, because you don't really need that many Colossus. Let's say 1 Colossus. And then we'll say like 2.5. Wait, how does, is it 0.25? So 2.5. And then let's say it's like 3.5. So we'll say Immortals. I think we have to make sure Archons are like the most part of it. All right, so far so good. And then it's like boosts out and it gets a Stalker. So Stalker pops out. And maybe we can pop out another Stalker. Another one comes out. That gets chrono boosted as well. And probably get one more. And that one doesn't need to be chrono boosted though. Though it might be best if it was chrono boosted so it can finish at the same time as this. Wait, that's good though. But now we have 3 stalkers. We'll want to clean it up a little bit so that the stalker will finish just as yeah, but there's not enough chrono boost, I think, to get that 3rd stalker out on time. I just realized something too. I'm probably gonna want to chrono boost when I want to do probe production. I'm probably gonna chrono boost. I have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna want to chrono boost some of the probes out. Yeah, so I'm gonna want to say something about, like, actually add that to my to-do list. Add chrono boost when three town halls and probes are being made. So far, so good. All right. The macro's looking pretty clean. Yeah, we're gonna want to chrono boost some of these buildings, building these probes here. Yeah, we're gonna definitely want to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow morning. Who's chrono boosting? Actually, both these are chrono boosting. I feel like we're using the chrono boost pretty effectively. Got one gateway being put here. Perfect. Got another one going on. Another one going on. Okay, so far so good. How many gateways is there? Oh, okay. The warp prism's coming now. There's another gateway. A Templar archive. Okay. This forge still needs a bit more. Well, that actually prism finished quite quickly. Oh, shit. Yeah, so it's as I thought. It does not like, it wants High Templar. It does not want. It does not want thing. Okay. Then what if we actually have to bring this priority down? So let's say it's like 0.1. And then let's say the bulk of the army. Well, let's say 0.2. It's like we want actually, okay, 0.3. 35. Let's say 0.35. This equals 5, 6, 9, 10. So you actually don't want that many Colossus. I'd almost say we don't need that many. I would actually swap Zealots with Colossus, making Colossus the lowest priority. We actually won't need that many more Colossus. Making High Templars the highest priority. All right, if this works, we'll just, and then we'll also tweak the could actually make this Warp Prism start a little bit later. So we're actually gonna put this Warp Prism at the end. So we can actually get away with a later Warp Prism. So we can be like Warp Prism 72. Even 74. We can say like Warp Prism 74. You know what? I would even go. I think I should put all these gateways. All right, well, hopefully this works without crashing. So if it goes without crashing, I'm gonna put this version up on the ladder. Let's see. Is there not enough chrono for it? I guess it's okay. It doesn't matter because it's like it's not holding up anything. Or is it? Why did? I just wondered because right now I have this says like six zealots at natural. And I'm wondering if it's waiting. It's waiting for all six. I think it's waiting for all six of my gateways to be ready before it does it. So I wonder if it's bottlenecked. And maybe I should just do 6 zealots. Just say 6 zealots, and like it just does it one after another, whatever's available, instead of trying to batch them like this. Might try that actually. Not today, not tonight, but might be worth trying. I actually put like a to do there. To do. Break the zealots up to 6 individual lines. Yeah, because I think they all kind of blur together, or it holds it up. So far, so good. Everything's looking so clean. Forge. So the forge is coming around. Oh, actually, never mind. It's timed pretty okay. But if I chrono boost these probes, it actually won't be too bad. This is where we're hitting the bottleneck, right? Roughly around here. And when I say bottleneck, like, look how much minerals I'm going to end up floating. Like, why wouldn't it just build? So now it's, yeah, it's building the warp prism now. But now it should be warping in. Like, now is, like, this is where it should warp out, warp in. But it's not warping in. For whatever reason, it's like waiting. See, now it wants to warp in. Oh, is it going? All right, there it goes. Maybe we can get an idea of it's like. Oh, where's it going? Where you guys going? Oh, okay, you saw an enemy. In which case, that's exactly what you should be doing. So we're gonna. So far, so good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Those void rays are a pain in the butt. Okay. I can't. You know what, though? Oh, don't chase it. Please don't chase it. It's good that when it's no longer locked on, it doesn't go after it anymore. Oh no, don't kill the observer. Well, that was rude. See what I mean about this? Like, look at exactly what I was worried about. Now it's like they're just running in. That's like bad juju. These are like bad attacks. Where is my... Maybe what I'm gonna have to end up doing is putting higher priority on zealots. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So if I put actually a higher priority on zealots, let's actually bring High Templars down to... We'll put Immortals to 0. Put Zealots to 1. See, let's put Zealots to 0. Then High Templars to 1. And then let's see if that changes anything later on. Let's see if that ends up doing what I want it to do. How are we doing here? It's still bouncing, funny enough. But they've made up their mind, so that's good. Perfect. All right, let's upload that. We'll call it. Take off the debug. False. Perfect. And then we'll say updated build order to be more on time. And I'll say that, and then I'll say what else did I do in the bond itself? I changed proportions of the enemy. Perfect. Committed. All right, so that's today. Yeah, it was not super short, and it also wasn't super long. We'll call it one today. I will see you next Monday, or if you're here for ProBots, obviously, I will see you this Thursday for the next day of ProBots Season 2 2024. All right. I'll catch you then.